Welcome back, fellow Cammies. In this episode, we're going to talk about the end of the Requiem Chronicle and how to install Linux on a dead Badger. So stay tuned. In local news, the Q&A period for the APOC VST election is currently underway. QA will be open until November 8th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Kelly Poole has thrown their name into the goblet of fire. If you have any questions you want to ask before the voting period begins, submit those to the appropriate list. As of the time of this recording, there has been no domain schedule announced for November, although there has been serious talk about when and where. The QA period for the CAM Anarch VST election is currently underway. QA will be open until November 8th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Aaron Warren Murdoch has thrown their name into the goblet of fire. If you have any questions you want to ask before the voting period begins, submit those to the appropriate list. In East Central Regional News, Jamie Roy, the event lead for the East Central Regional event, has posted hotel info for the event, which will be held at the Hilton Cincinnati Airport in Florence, Kentucky. I know, I was confused when I recently flew into Cincinnati Airport and realized it wasn't even in Ohio. The event will begin Thursday, April 5th, 2018, and it will end Sunday, April 8th, 2018. I will include the hotel info in the doobly-doo down below. The room price looks to be about $114 plus tax for a room with 1 to 2 guests, $124 plus tax for a room with 3 to 4 guests. Room rate blocks are available for check-ins starting as early as April 4th, 2018, and checkouts starting as late as April 9th. Checkouts starting on April 9th, 2018. That is the Monday following the event. The cutoff for the room block is March 7th, 2018. Group prices are not guaranteed after that date. Mention MES or Mind's Eye Society to secure room block pricing. The hotel offers free shuttle service to and from the Cincinnati Airport. The shuttle can also be used for free within 1 mile of the hotel when it's not being used for pickups and drop-offs at the airport. Additionally, there is free Wi-Fi, free parking, a pool, a business center, and a fitness center. The hotel will offer breakfast for the event for $15.95, and there are multiple dining options within a short walk, drive, or shuttle ride. In MES news, the end of Chronicle document for Requiem has been released. From the email. These are the pathways to the final nights. These are the way the world ends. Some in a quiet, serene forgetting, some in a blaze of hate. Some go down fighting, and some simply choose to fade away. There are stories that are not over, some simply delayed. The crucible is shattered, and the only way to repair it is to let it end, and either let a new one rebuild itself, or hope the actions that were taken end the crucible. The Chronicle ends officially on December 31st, I believe. So this is the framework for the end of the Chronicle, and thus the end of our 5-year mission to seek out new... Wait, no. Anyway, I will include a link to the document in the doobly-doo down below. If you are a subscriber to one of the new email lists for the current Chronicle and wish to unsubscribe, there should be a link in the emails you receive from the list that will take you to the list page where you can unsubscribe. There do not seem to be any inline email commands that support changing your subscription status, so typing unsub or unsubscribe in a body of a message will not do the trick. The Northeast Regional Showcase event is looking for some additional staff positions. OOC Checkin. You'll be in charge of checking in folks as they arrive to the event, collecting money, and otherwise greeting people as they arrive. It would be great if 2 people would be interested in this position so they could tag in and out and be more easily found. Information assistance. You will be one of the folks who have been given all of the local information for visitors, where to park, eating information, where the OOC room is, schedule, etc. This will be a lot of help to people who are new to the Boston region. Head of security. While the building itself will have security by the front door, having someone whose job it is to make sure folks in attendance at the games are behaving themselves would be useful. You'll work closely with the event lead. If you're interested, there's a form you can fill out, and if you have any questions, you can direct an email to Taylor, who apparently has no last name. I will include links to both of those things in the doobly-doo. Storyteller leads for the Southwest Regional event have been announced. The event will be held in Reno, Nevada, May 17th through the 20th. If I butcher your name, I apologize. Might I suggest legally changing it to something more easily pronounceable by a product of the U.S. public education system? The lucky winners are Storyteller lead, Patrick Colford. Storyteller second, Sam McCaffrey. Venue leads, Masquerade, Chris Angel. Masquerade second, Wade York. Sabat, Shane Evans. Sabat second, Amanda Humble. Apocalypse, Tristan Turner. Apocalypse second, Joseph New. Space, Aaron Gomez. Space second, TBD. Which is probably not a name. I could see some people putting it on a birth certificate, but I don't think it's a person. BNS, the makers of some fine role-playing games, have announced that they are starting their own LARP game club thing called Blood and Betrayal. And judging from the 3 responses I read on various social media from various MES folks, because let's face it, I'm lazy and I just can't be bothered to care, betrayal is totally appropriate. I will include a link in the doobly-doo to the betrayal so you can read all about the betrayal by the betrayers and feel betrayed. Currently, this doesn't look like it's going to affect the MES, except leave many of the participants feeling, you guessed it, betrayed. The MES Communities Manager has posted the MES virtual schedule for November. If you intend to play, please try to send sheets at least 24 hours in advance for each game, preferably at least 48 hours. Once the game starts, there is no guarantee that the STs will have time to review your sheets, nor are they obligated to. If you would like to attend but are unsure you will be able to, please send your sheet in advance anyway. If you do not make it to the game, it will be considered that you never arrived on the island unless your proxy/game attendance instructions explicitly state that you're going to be on the island more than the date of the game in question. Sign in for all games begins at 7 p.m. Eastern, with games beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern unless otherwise noted. All games are held on the Dark Mist IRC servers, and you can join #MES-virtual-OOC for out-of-game discussion and to be directed to sign in and game channels. Please do not sign in before noon of the day of the game you are planning to play. This messes with the sign-in sheet and makes things more difficult for the ST and the community manager to handle. November 13th, Sabat, VST, Adam Smith. November 14th, Anarch Independent Alliance, VST, Shane E. November 19th, Space, IVST, Kelsey Green. November 24th, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. United Kingdom, Wales, Apocalypse, VST, Liam Draper, or Draper. November 27th, Camarilla, VST, Allison Pell. November 28th, PR Apocalypse, VST, Callie Chrysler. In Masquerade news, the Lineage project is underway, and all 6th Gen PC assignments should be distributed by November 17th of 2017. If you are a Lineage head, please make sure that your Lineage roster is updated with all the required information, including the name of the player character that is responsible for acting as the Lineage head when or if the 6th Gen PC is unavailable. In Space news, this week the Space staff are releasing an updated FAQ and the ST approvals document. The player approval document will be released as they get closer to hard launch. They also released a new question form for you to send in any questions you have with the documents. As usual, the documents are on the website, and I will include a link in the doobly-doo below. Additionally, they're putting out an all-call for a video developer to create a video modeling the techniques in the Soft RP guide. They're seeking a how-to video with a clear explanation and demonstration of the techniques. Examples should be shown as needed to demonstrate the techniques. You'll probably want a buddy to model the techniques with, because RPing by yourself is, well, anyway. And both of you will receive national prestige for your work. Desired qualifications: the ability to create and cleanly edit video which can easily be shared to YouTube and or other sharing sites. The ability to clearly explain the techniques in the Soft RP guide with comprehension of the techniques. A friend to help you showcase the techniques. See this part? This is what rules me out. I don't have any friends. Previous experience with this or similar Soft RP systems is a plus. Please note where you learn them in your application. They would like a final product which is easy to understand, is of good quality, and is thorough in explaining the techniques, but isn't unnecessarily long. If this sounds like you, please send your application to the ANST Infinite Edge and the ANST Infinite Edge Chief of Staff no later than November 6th, 2017 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. In your application, please include your name, your MES number, your friend's name, their MES number, a short description of your experience or background, and any other relevant information. Samples of videos you have created in the past are a bonus, but not required. Please be aware that they are working to tight deadlines with venue launch, and will be seeking this as soon as possible. That's it for this episode of the MES News. I'm your host, Darren Hansen. If you like what I do here and you want to see more of my incoherent ramblings, please perform the ritual of like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep LARPing.